free from riot.
Somebody play one of them.
Attacking humans. Now you see why they joined the police force.
Walk, don't run! Walk, don't run! Walk, don't run! Walk, This is the Portland Police Bureau. This is being declared an unlawful assembly. Everyone is to leave the area and you must vacate now.
Y'all leave first and then they'll leave.
Will make you subject to arrest and the use of force, including impact munitions and riot control agents. Leave now. This is the Portland Police Bureau. This has been declared an unlawful assembly. You must leave now. Failure to vacate the area will make you subject to force, and possibly conditions, including riot control agents and impact conditions, and make you subject to arrest. This is the Portland Police Bureau. This has been declared an unlawful assembly. Everyone is to leave the area and you must vacate now. You are to leave immediately or force may be used against you, including riot control agents and impact munitions. And you will be subject to arrest. Leave now. This is the Portland Police Bureau. This has been declared an unlawful assembly. Everyone is to leave the area. You must vacate now, or you are subject to arrest and possible use of force, including riot control agents and impact munitions. Leave now. This is the Portland Police Bureau. This has been declared an unlawful assembly. Everyone is to leave the area. You must subject to arrest if possible. Riot control agents, including impact munitions. And you will be subject to arrest. Leave now.
You good? I'm shaking up, but I'm good, man. I literally was so close to those fucking smoke grenades, bro. And I don't know what that was a flashbang? That was a loud-ass flashbang.
There's been smoke grenades, flashbang, pepper ball, and I think rubber bullets as well.
Oh shit, they're right there. Yeah! Roasted pig! Oh shit, a top car is on fire somewhere.
Oh shit!
Let's see what they say. I gotta figure out where it's at. Oh fuck. You have to preach it. You said top car on fire, but I don't see where. Is it on that side? Sorry, y'all, I haven't seen a top car on fire. Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
100% good.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
You serve us! You serve us! You serve us! You serve us!
You serve us! You serve us! You serve us! You serve us! You serve us! You serve us! You serve us! You serve us! You serve us! You serve us! You serve us! You serve us! You serve us!
Back it up! Back it up!
Go hard!
Back it up! Back it up! How are you gonna do it? There's nothing wrong!
Hey, watch me run.
None of us have weapons! We're civilians! You're supposed to protect us! You're supposed to serve us! You're supposed to help us! You're supposed to be there when we need someone to save us from stuff! But right now, all you do is hurt us! You put us in all these positions to where we feel unsafe! Why do you feel this way? Why do you want to hurt us?
Let's go! Move up! Let's go!
Why do you want to hurt us? Why do you want to hurt us? Why do you want to hurt us?
Shields to the front!
Why do you want to hurt us? Why do you want to hurt us? Why do you want to hurt us? Why do you want your guns pointed at us when we have zero weapons? You must tell us and helmets to protect ourselves from you. You are the issue with this world. Who do you protect?
Who do you serve? Who do you protect? Who do you serve?
protect? Who do you serve? Who do you protect? Put your fucking guns
Why
down!
do you keep having your weapons pointed at us? You know we're not gonna fucking hurt you. At best, you get a fucking water bottle in your face. You mace us, you tear gas us, you murder us! Real guns, you have tasers!
Fuck
You
12!
fucking weapons!
Fuck 12!
Fuck 12!
Fuck 12!
Fuck 12!
Fuck 12! Fuck 12! Fuck 12! Fuck 12! Fuck 12! Fuck 12! Fuck 12! Fuck 12! Fuck 12! Fuck 12!
Doesn't sound like a police riot really made anybody happy there.
Fuck 12! Fuck 12! Fuck 12!
Do you really care about your family and your children? If you cared about your kids, why would you stop the future kids from changing the fucking law? How do you sleep at night?
Stay back, Elaine.
Skin toe!
Justice! Now! Justice! Now! Justice! Now! Justice! Now! Justice!
Oh shit, that's my dude.
Yeah. Leave now. Someone yells at the cops that they're on the wrong side of history. And we have the police GoPro here on the stick. And they are just kind of pushing people.
He's at a different part, it looks like.
I'm yelling, fuck you, I know my rights, fuck you. Yeah. So I think this is pretty much what it's going to be, is police officers. Yeah. You can go to that one? Yeah. We're gonna try. Yeah, thank you. We're gonna try to get around an alley. Oh. Just people yelling at the police, not the police yelling. Again, the LRAD guy. Easily, I don't want to be like backseat sound feminine, but the LRAD guy tonight is clearly, this is his like first night. Maybe he's an intern. Maybe the normal LRAD guy was down at the Justice Center, so they just had to like grab whoever sounded whitest and put him on. I don't know, but he is not. He's not a good LRAD guy. I have to say, like, credit where it's due. The Justice Center LRAD guy with the PPB knows how to fucking work an LRAD. Like, that dude has all the right cop phrases. He talks like a cop. Yeah, this new guy, like, I never thought I'd miss the old LRAD guy, but this new guy just doesn't have the star power, you know? Like, I don't want to be that guy, but I do this for a living. So I like to think I can judge a voice, and this new LRAD guy. Huh? Yeah. This new guy. Police like to be pulling back, even though there's some folks still. Yeah, there's definitely going to be another push, because I'm sure the crowd is going to... That car is disabled, it can't move. Somebody hit them. Yeah, that's like just a thing that happened. Yeah.
Small game.
Well, if Ponty's there, then we can have a conversation, I guess. No, you know, we there's definitely been at least two different sets of chuds, right-wing type folks who showed up. One who drove a car through the barricades and rammed two people's vehicles, and it was definitely. I talked to the person who was like manning the barricades when he drove around and through, It was definitely intentional. He had to drive like a good 300 meters to get through. So it was, there's no way he wasn't trying to hit people and or vehicles. And then I talked to the people in the vehicles, and he definitely was deliberately. You good?
Yeah, something fell out of my shoe.
Shit. Here, you can take care of that. He was definitely deliberately trying to hit vehicles, and he hit 2 vehicles, and he fucked up his own car. There's an interview of that on my Twitter thread. So you got no glasses tonight because I'm an idiot. Thankfully, somebody just left this helmet on the ground after they got shot at. Are they gonna tear gas the bus? Well, we have the crowd here.
They're drawing us in. They're drawing us in.
We have the crowd here, pretty sizable still. Looks like people actually didn't scatter on this side from the gas as much as I had thought might happen. Either that or they just got most of the folks. People kind of filtered around from where we came. And a decent crowd has reformed. Yeah. They are letting folks... Oh boy, they're marching forward again towards the police. So a lot of people are about to get gassed, is my guess. We will move forward. Yeah, good sized crowd here. Oh no, it was gas. I tasted gas in the air. There was no mistaking that shit. All right. So I'm gonna kind of back on my slow signal while we do this. I'm gonna see if it's possible to grab any of the canisters they've destroyed. Yeah?
I don't know. You seem to have to try sometimes. Like, see people fucking around on the windows and whole beds lining up the windows with people that are elderly. No, like, I mean, like, this is the one where all the people have fallen through the cracks. You know what I'm saying? So,
Everyone slamming on the windows?
I don't know what just earlier, and all night people have been, like, not really knowing that shit. So, I don't know.
This is a homeless shelter, and he wants to make sure. I mean, so far no one's broken any of the windows. He wants to make sure people aren't like pounding on it or making any noise. Really, I mean, it's going to be loud for a little while. Here we have the dumpster fire. Huh? Yeah. Yeah.
I can rinse my eyes. You have contacts.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold this for a sec. Yeah. Hey, Nick. Maybe this will help. All right, so I got goggles now, so I'm all kitted out these days. Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah, fine.
I can rinse my eyes.
Yeah, hopefully this will help. So, I just want to see if we can find any canisters. Oh, I can definitely taste the tear gas in the air right now. Ooh, boy. Yeah. Yeah. Strong smell of gas. You can see still some clouds of it. No, it must have been fired back there. Yeah. Oh, there's definitely still some tear scent. Alright, so we're going to do the best that we can. People are moving up to the barricades and kind of pulling stuff back. You can see the police here holding back still. Yeah, I mean, it from a pretty significant distance, it sure as heck smelled like the real deal. Like, I didn't just taste the bullshit, you know?
Yeah, I had to change my name.
Every city, every town, burn their precinct to the ground. It's kind of written on the front there.
It messed up the account a lot. It probably cut our influence in like half and our reach in half, but you know, we're still doing pretty good for the
What I'm looking for here. Oh, hell yes.
5 minutes. I didn't hear anything you said.
We're doing good. We're doing good.
Got 'em.
Everybody, if you haven't already shared
All
this,
right,
even if
so
you have shared this, please go ahead and share it one more time. If you haven't
Safe
already,
Smoke.
please.
Safe
You don't have to
Smoke,
share it to your
and
personal
this
page,
is.
but you can share it to a page that you're in.
I'm not seeing a label on this one other than that it's Safari Land. Oh, we got 2, 3. All right. So, folks, we will identify these munitions later when we get them to a safe location. But we have the cans that they were deploying a little bit earlier, at least 3 of them. So one full thing of triple chase. Fucking see what we can find here. We're a little bit out of the danger zone. All right, so, God, my hair is fucking nuts. So, we got top canister here. Oh shit, I'm covering it with my hand. I'm so sorry, folks. CM, yeah. Yeah. This is a triple chaser. Triple chaser. This one's the safe smoke. And then this one, this Safari Land one, is unlabeled, so we don't know what it is. So we have 2 that are one that says CM, one that's unlabeled, and then one that's definitely safe smoke. So that's what we can confirm was shot. I may try with like the serial number to look up the unlabeled one and see what it was, because again, I absolutely tasted tear gas. Like, there was a strong tear gas smell in the air, and that wasn't just the burning dumpster. Like, my eyes started to water. Yeah. Yeah, and we've got, for those of you who are curious, yeah, Safari Land makes most of the Riot munitions. Also, unfortunately, some of the gear that I have, but you can see here kind of folks standing around a dumpster fire. Portland Police Bureau is probably getting ready to push again. Yeah, PPB is definitely getting ready to start fucking people up again.
If anybody knows anybody down here with an extra battery pack, let me know. Because right now we're at 17%.
All right, clear. Oh, no. Support. The traffic is most definitely blocked. You can see here, like, folks are going to have trouble getting around.
Yeah, let me know. I had my battery pack in the car, and I was like, you know what? I'm probably not going to need it. I knew I shouldn't have done that.
We want to have a fucking blockade, guys.
In the...
Block it right now,
All right, cool.
Ton of people here.
Let people know they might be.
Okay.
There's a ton of cops up there. The crowd, they're trying to disperse the crowd. They may start shooting tear gas again. If you don't want to be in that, you might want to go around. Oh, I don't know how to help you with that.
Yeah, this is live right now.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, you do you. I don't give a shit. Huh? Yeah, you want to, Oh, yeah, I was just going to move it.
Hard reactions.
Oh, sure.
Let's get those hard reactions.
Oh, yeah, get on top. Yeah, absolutely.
Light it up. Let me go another angle.
And again, maybe 200 in the crowd. And a dumpster fire now, as you can see. Very nice fire. Yeah, I'm gonna post up the munitions and we'll get to see them with red and stuff. try to identify what we saw tonight. Bound to be another police push soon. Well, I don't know. I have been trying to avoid
If you haven't already,
kind of
share
filming the
this.
crowd
Please
as
make
much
sure
as
you
is
guys share
possible.
this, please. Much
So when the
appreciated,
police
if you
do a
will.
thing again, I'm sure we'll
Comment
catch
that you
that.
shared this, that you,
But
comment that you shared
yeah,
this, and I'll shout you out if I see
I
a
haven't
comment.
been here in a little while. I've been working on Behind the Police and stuff, which is my podcast series about the history of the cops. So that took me out of the game. Like week before last, I was in Seattle, and then I went out like 1 or 2 nights here. Had like 3 real not fun close encounters with the cops. And then have been writing for the last week. Was writing tonight, but my partner Elaine called me out and was like, hey, I think something might go down tonight. And she was right, and I was not prepared. So I don't have glasses or anything. So that's fun. Get a good shot? All right. I'm going to pull back and get my car to there. Yeah. All right, folks. We're going to... Just because I'm trying to get in a terrible location for what's about to happen. And I would prefer not to have my vehicle get caught up in a stampede of cops or get lit on fire like that Prius downtown did with police munitions. So I'm gonna just a scooch. I'll get back out there. Folks, forgive me for missing a teensy bit of the action in order to not have my car exposed to an unreasonable amount of it. I parked in a bad place. This is some real Bush League journalism from Robert Evans tonight, both not wearing his glasses and bringing his contacts out, which you should never do. Might get tear gas. And in the parking of his car. Thankfully, someone brought a helmet for him. I didn't know they were bringing a helmet for me, but they brought a helmet, and it wound up on the ground. And it's my helmet now. All right, we're parked and we're heading here. Got to protect the battle Prius. Okay, so again, you can get, since we're far enough away here that we're not going to be exposing anybody, you get a fun sight of the protest here, where they've got a nice fire barricade going. This is a burning dumpster that the crowd lit on fire. It was part of their outer barricade, but is now the only barricade they've got left. But it's on fire. It's on actually quite a lot of fire. So that has created a dilly of a pickle for old John Law. Like a real dilly of a pickle. And my guess is that the police are going to rather aggressively fuck shit up pretty soon, but we'll see. Alright, back to this because we're close now. I'm gonna get phases. Oh, Elaine, they're gonna fuck people up. They are definitely gonna fuck people up, huh?
They're disgusting.
Oh, they've got cars. Yeah. Yeah, so mood's pretty high behind the fire barricade. Yeah. A couple of locals, people who live in the neighborhood, cheering the crowd on and saying fuck 12 and stuff, which is yeah, people are doing great at staying together. I think this crowd is all folks who have been out a lot now and are very used to the police munitions and are used to reforming. And really, it's like again, all the people we met who like live in this neighborhood. North Portland is like traditionally like a neighborhood with a high black population and, you know, America's whitest city. And folks we've met on the street have been really pretty supportive. A lot of them like just coming out of businesses nearby and like shouting fuck 12 and stuff at the police when the tear gas was going off earlier. Yeah. Pretty fun. Yeah, he's talking about how it's getting hot. I'm walking past with a dog and a thing. Fire. One thing you gotta say for the city of Portland, it knows how to light a fucking dumpster on fire. Real good dumpster fires I've seen since we started. Yeah, the 2020 mascot. The burning dumpster in front of the Mid-K Beauty. And we've got the police down there. Let's see if I can get this shot for you. I mean, actually, this is definitely a less white crowd than I've seen at the Justice Center a lot of nights, and a lot of local folks, a lot of black local folks have like come up and been very appreciated and like shown up and yelled at the police. So I'd say a decent amount. I mean, I can't do a survey of everyone in the neighborhood, but it is pretty wild to just be walking past on the street tonight and like in the middle of your commute back, seeing like this shit. Yeah.
I got the whole video shot. Okay.
Yeah. Right. So, looks like we've got 5-0 coming in from somewhere. Unless that's somebody's fucking noisemaker again. Somebody I don't appreciate brings a noisemaker to every one of these, and he makes the... I hate it when they do that. We're gonna get enough of those sirens in a little bit. God, that is just one heck of a dumpster fire. Yeah, this is the North Precinct. They didn't go to the Justice Center this time. Yeah, that's a good idea. So we're gonna go check to see if maybe they're coming down from another side. Walking past somebody in a "Fight Me Proud Boy" hoodie. Yeah, pretty prepped crowd in terms of riot gear. We've got someone set up a nice little barricade here. Again, this isn't to stop the police. People are throwing these down their sides, these dumpsters down their sides, to stop cars from running into the crowd. Which is, you know, a crowd tried to ram this crowd once already tonight, and wound up fucking up a couple of cars. So people are understandably hesitant. Yeah, I'm not seeing much in the way of police presence up on this side. Like, it's pretty dead here. This is like the precinct parking lot. There were definitely some cops posted up there. But I think they're kind of all engaged now. No, Portland PD absolutely did not leave the precinct. No, they were there in decent numbers. What's that? Oh, I've got some on right here, but thank you though. Can't see where a lane got off to. But yeah. Welcome to Portland night 25, 26. Hard to say. I honestly forget. It's different faces. You know, tonight they had a very different guy at the. A really different guy in the LRAD tonight. The sound cannon was bad at the job. So definitely not the exact same crowd as is at the Justice Center every night. Also less willing to use impact munitions. Although they did use tear gas. What's up, Elaine? Oh. So. Is this 30 days? Jesus. Yeah. It's been a while. I can't really get a hang on like the police strategy right now, but they might just kind of be letting the dumpster fire. Like, this dumpster is burning like a motherfucker, y'all. Yeah, like, to the point where you can see, I'm going to get in close here to the fire itself. You can see, like, just melting on it and stuff. So, I think probably just for the sake of their own protection, which is obviously number one in the eyes of law enforcement, protecting themselves, they're probably going to hold off for a while before they advance on that. It is a pretty big street fire. It's funny because like one of my first like nights covering street actions was in fucking the 2016 RNC, which was pretty dull. Like not a lot happened at the RNC in terms of like actual, like there were a lot of marches, but like shit didn't get all fucked up. And there were like a couple of moments where like someone would like set like a tiny fire, like a candle-sized fire in a fucking trash can, and you'd get like a crowd of journalists surrounding it to get footage, because there's just so much happening, and like those guys would kill for this dumpster fire right now. Well, the initial goal was to occupy the area around the Justice Center and block it off, and as an active protest. Since the ones in front of not the Justice Center, the North Precinct, sorry, as an active protest, because the Portland Police Bureau have been shooting the shit out of people and murder black people at a massively higher rate. You know, more than half of their use of force incidents are against houseless people. They're just not great police, and they've repeatedly tear gassed all of downtown over the course of these protests and shot a lot of people in the head with munitions that aren't supposed to be direct fired at them. Huh? Yeah, this is a bad place for the fire, though. Yeah, so people are angry at the police, and so there's a protest at the precinct. This is the first time this has really happened, that there's been like a protest at the North Precinct, which isn't super fortified and which is in kind of a neighborhood that I think is both like an actual neighborhood people could stay in for a while and would be supportive of the protest. It was a good fit for something like this. But that fire is definitely Oh, we've got an ambulance coming in here. Yeah, I definitely hope the ambulance is not for the protester that was limp after the police dogpiled them. I do worry about that fire, but the actual flames aren't licking the building, so I think we're okay, but it is right next to that. No, I mean, it's actually a little bit further than it looks. I'm not seeing any damage being done to the actual buildings nearby. So one thing folks have been concerned about, and a number of protesters have been making sure people take into account and been warning folks of, is that there's a homeless shelter. I'll show you where it is. It's right here. And that shelter is like right there, and you'll see there's like actually a wall of people around it to kind of make sure that like no assholes who might happen to be in the crowd fuck up a window. And there you can see the fire is actually a pretty decent distance away from that. So I'm not worried about that. It looks a little bit closer from where I'm standing. But it's pretty contained, and it's in the middle of asphalt, so it's not like gonna spread like crazy or anything. I'm not worried. Huh. Oh shit. That's not good. So somebody set another little fire here, and people are pissed, it looks like. This young woman's trying to pull it away. Yeah, so a group of people drove up in a car late into the protest after the tear gassing, and from what I'm hearing from someone I trust, they moved up and started this fire, and then a small group of protesters, like one of the guy tried to stop them, and they pulled a dumpster in front of it. And now you've got a crowd who's trying to stop, put out the fire, and pull the dumpster away. Yeah, people are pissed. Huh? Yeah. That's not great. Get back this way. So that's interesting. Not sure who those folks were with, but that was a bad call. Oh, maybe they were trying to burn the precinct. I don't know. This one doesn't have people other than police in it, but yeah. Looks like a lot of folks are angry at that too. I don't know. But this is not going to go well. So you have people here.
You are to disperse now. Riot control agents and impact munitions will be used against you if you fail to comply.
There's really like folks trying to like put out the fire here. Pouring water on. And they actually seem to be doing a decent job. Well, I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Leave now, or riot control agents and
Hey,
impact
they did
munitions
it.
will
Oh
be
yeah,
used
they look like they're getting it out.
Yay.
So
Someone for the good
protesters,
guys.
cops are moving forward, but you can see they look like they extinguished the fire. People are like beating on it really hard to put that out. So, all right, we're getting back. All right. All right, they shoot. Smoke. Maybe gas. Helmets back on. It does look like they put the fire out at the building kind of next to the thing where that fire was started. That group of protesters had been beating it pretty aggressively to put it out. And I do think I saw them be successful before. Oh, we got grenade. Elaine, we got gas. Oh, that's gas. Yeah. Yeah, that's gas. Somebody who's gotten gas. Yeah, they're definitely fucking tear gassing us. I'm not filming her face, I'm filming the police. Yeah. Here he's trying to put someone's eyes out. Again, the LRAD here at the North Precinct is very low quality because he's breaking up. We're only getting like every fourth word. People got very badly tear gassed. Is that fire still going?
fucking, they're tear gassing.
Oh shit, dude, that's them right there. That's it. Watch out for the car. There's a hole right there in the middle. Straight ahead.
Really
Now I think we lost him there.
a lot of gas. A lot of people gas. Yeah. A lot of charging into a gassed crowd. A lot of scattering, folks. It's pretty dark. Yeah. Check my last video if you want to see what actually happened there. I thought they had us completely surrounded for a second, but yeah. No, I'm not equipped to follow the crowd tonight.
Oh my god. Wow, that was. Can I have more on my face?
We'll hang around for a little on this side. All right, we'll see how long this goes. Elaine has convinced me to stay for at least a little while. It's just that I don't have my fucking glasses in. I've got my contacts, and that worries me. Huh?
I just got my eyes rinsed out.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know where they're gonna go. Yeah.
Also, they can't run far in their riot gear. I've never seen them do more than like
A sprint. Yeah.